What? Do you have some sort of problem with Sophia? Jungkook raised an eyebrow as he crossed his arm over the broad chest. Jungkook scratched the back of the neck and looked uncomfortable. Not really, he shrugged. Then you need to stop useless fight with her and calling her name. A woman begets asset is her self-respect, and you're snatching that for her by calling her. His eyes hardened and he scowled Jungkook. Jungkook married his expression and clenched his fist. Oh, but is she not exactly that? And how? Is it any of your business? Have you seen her with any man? He said. And Jungkook seemed with anger and clenched his jaw. She kissed you and bragged about it in front of me. He hissed angrily. And that still is none of your business. Jungkook shrugged. Whatever, she is a characterless or has a good personality. None of it could be concerning you. Jungkook added. But I can't have. Do you like Sophia? Jungkook tilted his head, read his face, and Jungkook's eyes were pointed. Then he let out a break of laugh. What? No, he shook his head. Are you crazy if you think I would like someone like her? Seriously? He chuckled. He was laughing too much for that conversation, and Jungkook found that amusing. Alright, he shrugged. Jungkook gave him a look and nodded. Yeah, it's exactly that, he mumbled. And look at the ground. I need to go to the office and check some things. If you have any news, please do inform me immediately. He slapped on Jungkook's shoulder, who nodded, and pressed his lips together. Sure. Jungkook nodded and walked over the car that was parking in the garage outside the mansion. He clicked the button of the remote in the car. Jungkook sat behind the wheel and started the engine. The side of the temple would itch, and he raised his hand to snatch it. But the hard metal would connect with his finger, give him chills. Hello, mate. The gun pressed against the temple, and he flew about that. A cool sweat broke on his forehead. Give up in his own stubbornness, after 2 days, they finally changed his clothes and picked out a simple trouser and shirt from his and many more brands of dresses. This mafia man was surely spoiling him, might as well enjoy until he get proved wrong. They ate the breakfast served at him in his room, then closed the door on the blunt man's face. He was annoyed by him standing like there, some sort of statue, and they hated giving him the bodyguards. They stomped on the bed on his stomach. With his face on the fluffy pillow, where would he get out of the place? He missed Jungkook terribly and his family. Alex said Taehyung was his fun, so what if he kidnapped him too? And what if he only being polite with Tae? Would he hit Taehyung? Panic would jump out of the bed, yank the door open. The guard looked at Tae alert, but paid no heed and walked downstairs. Where is your boss? They asked, and the guard was jogging behind him and answered. He was on the lawn. He grumbled. They noted. He knew that the way of the lawn because he had lunch with him there yesterday. The guard did not say anything and just followed there quietly, and they was glad about that. At least he wouldn't have at him. Opening the door, he stepped into the fresh air and walked toward the white seat. They walked him and stood in front of him. He looked up when the sun was poking him view and removed his sunglasses before raising an amused eyebrow. What? He asked. I wanted to tell. Taehyung's eyes blenched at the guard standing behind him. He stopped. His eyes ran along the length of that dragon tattoo on his neck, on his chest. That was the future to lose the shirt. Taehyung breathed hard, and he felt something snap inside his head. You? They shouted. This was the man who pretended to be Jungkook's hairstylist. It was the man with the dragon tattoo who hit him and dragged him here. He had heard Jungkook. You are the one, they mumbled and took a step back. This man cannot be her father, because it was why he hurt his fiancée. He was Jungkook and tortured him. Now he claimed to be his father. You heard Jungkook. You are the one, they hissed and took another step back. Alex stood up for the chair and dusted his pan. No, Taehyung. He only did what you ordered him. How can you be so cruel? They screamed at him, in tears in his eyes. For weeks, Jungkook had been injured, and no one would dare to take care of him. It was all because of his man. He never did anything to you. They yelled. You must not. Will you do the same with me, my brother? A father never does anything that will hurt his child. You, my fiancé, and you beat him to almost death. They screamed, feeling, and wanted to throttle him. Are you not happy with your cruel husband, Taehyung? He said, and seemed calm. Do you want that jungle back? He tilted his head, and they sobbed and pressed his hand to his eyes. You don't understand anything. I'm saying Dad always understood me, and you only wanted to see what you say. They snapped. His hands were hearted, and he took a step forward, making this step back. I will do anything. Remove my handle. Kill anybody to get my child back. Your ex-fiancé was a Hedel Taehyung, and I know that you were married to the other John. I would have killed him too, but seeing that you're happy with him, I will do anything for you. He said. The man claimed that he would have killed Jungkook. How sick he was. But he didn't understand. He hurt Jungkook because he loved you. He said at his young voice and shook his head at him. They wiped the nose with his sleeves and glared at him. I might forgive you for taking me away from my family, but I will never forgive you for hurting Jungkook. He said. An emotion closed the guilt past his face before he lost the emotion and stood straight. I did what I had to, he said. And that is supposed to justify your actions? You sure are annoying. He chuckled and sat back in the chair. They glared at him, but didn't say anything. So, always wanted answer, so demanding. He shook his head in amusement. But you are my son, and I will spoil you even more. He gave them a genuine smile, and they removed his gaze for him. Seeing that you had been a good boy for more than 24 hours, he paused reading the Russian newspaper. I do have a surprise for you. They said and rolled his eyes. I don't want it. Surprise yourself with it. They did. His eyes plunged at him and he smiled. Oh, I do bet you will like the surprise very much, he said with his eyes. Do you want to see it? No, they snapped. You can't take your surprise to the hell with you. I don't want to see it, or even hear it anymore. Just leave me alone, they said in annoyance. As he would accept the surprise for him, they rolled his eyes, and he once again chuckled. He left to be insulted, it seems. They heard that shuffling for feet away, and the sound behind him turned around in an instant.